Hair drying, wet drying, wavy crazy. Okay. Well, hey there, reader friends. I'm Erica, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the BookTube Newbie Tag 2.0, which was created by Michael SD, and that's his channel name, Michael SD. And I saw this tag done by Megan over at Rogers Reads, and I thought her answers were really thought-provoking, and I liked the questions, so I decided to do this tag. Let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, what genres would you like to see talked about more on BookTube? Definitely nonfiction and information books, which are books that technically are fiction but are based on true stories. The example I always use is the poetry book The Watch That Ends the Night, which is about the Titanic and has a lot of research, and the author has a lot of resources listed in the back. It really reads like a nonfiction text. It has nonfiction information, but the characters are fictional characters. I also would like to see classics talked about more on BookTube. I personally really like classics. I wouldn't want to read them all the time ever again. I had to do that in undergrad, and I don't want to ever have to do that again. But sometimes I really miss them. I wish that more booktubers were talking about them. Number 2, what do you feel is the best way or ways to make more friends on BookTube? Definitely by leaving comments and responding to people's comments when they comment on your videos, creating an interaction, making yourself more of a person. Also by participating in readathons and in live show discussions and events like that. Really, that's how I met most of my friends, was by participating in Julie and Chelsea's Drunk Live show, and then participating in readathons that were being put on by booktubers that I followed. Number 3, what do you enjoy the most about making videos on BookTube? In general, I enjoy editing a lot. I spend probably way too much time editing my videos. I really like editing. I don't know if you can tell, but it's probably my favorite part other than interacting with people in the comments and things like that. Also, the camera's going to be bumped because the dog wants to be getting all the attention. Number 4, what don't you look forward to about making videos on BookTube? I live in a kind of small space, and the places I can film are limited. It's pretty much where I film. This is where I can film. I have to set things up. Like my camera, my computer it's on a chair with some books stacked up, and I have to set the lights up. The prep is probably my least favorite part, and it's probably why I don't post more than I do. Number 5, what videos other than tags, TBRs, wrap-ups, reviews, and recommendations would you want to see more of? I mean, that's what I enjoy watching on BookTube. I mean, that's what I enjoy. I would like to see more discussions talking about topics within literature, but also within the BookTube community itself. I find those kind of videos really interesting, and oftentimes they're longer, but I find that I want more. Like, why do you stop talking, BookTuber? Tell me more about your thoughts. So I would like to see more discussion videos. Maybe discussion with like multiple booktubers at once. Hey guys, can we make that a thing? Number 6, what are some themes you want to see more or less of in books? I feel like you can find, if there's a theme you're interested in, you could find books about it. You just have to do some investigating. But overall, I would like, particularly in YA and YA fantasy, for there to be more of a complex discussion of class. Obviously in fantasy, we want to have kings and queens or high lords or whatever, but there's no real discussion about why that class system exists, and I just would like more substantive discussion about that. Number 7, what are some of your BookTube goals? I would like to be able to post 2 videos a week. I'm doing it most of the time, but I didn't this week. I don't think I'll ever have a regular posting schedule. My life just does not allow that. Maybe if I started filming and then not filming and editing and posting all on the same day, pre-filming. I know booktubers do that. And I would also like to begin posting some discussion videos, maybe twice a month. That sounds like a good goal. Having 2 videos a week and 2 discussion videos a month. That's going to be my goal going forward. Number 8, what advice would you give to a booktuber who has just created their channel? Start off by filming the videos you want to film. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's TBRs, there's book hauls, there's wrap-ups, there's tags, there's discussion videos, there's all kinds of stuff you could talk about. And I feel that when you start, you may feel pressured to do the things that get more views. You may feel pressured to do the things that everybody else is doing. But if you want to just post like random discussion videos or just book lists of your favorite books, do that. Because when you get started, you're figuring out how to do the technology. You're figuring out how to navigate YouTube itself as a creator versus just someone who consumes the product. And so I found it was really helpful for me personally that I started off by doing the content I liked to make, because then it didn't become too much of like a chore to do it. When you start out, do the stuff you like. If that means all you do are tags, then do tags. If that means all you do are book hauls, then do book hauls. If that means all you do a second thing I would say, don't spend a lot of money like to get started. Obviously, if you already have all that stuff and you're interested in that, go ahead and use it. But don't feel like you need to spend, like, break the bank to get started. So yeah, that's my 2 pieces of advice. Start off by filming and creating content you love yourself, and don't worry about spending lots of money in getting the newest fangled like tech stuff, because you can get that down the line. 9. What are some of the qualities or traits you look for when it comes to watching other booktubers? I mean, I watch a lot of different kinds of booktubers. I watch the big booktubers that have hundreds of thousands of subs, and I watch booktubers that have less than 50 subs. I love them all. I watch booktubers whose videos are very professional and look like they have been made by professional filmmakers out of LA, and I watch booktubers who are filming on their iPhone and have the black bars on the side. Shout out to you guys, because that is a challenge. I just think, for me, it's most important that the booktuber is engaging on camera, and I feel like I could have, personally, a conversation with them. And that's not a formula you can, like, create. Like, that's not a set of boxes you can check. Number 10, what is a fun fact or hobby besides reading and writing that other people might not know about you based on your channel? I have quite a few little things I like to spend time doing besides reading and writing. I mean, television takes a lot of time. I really love television. I spend too much time watching television. Within the last 2 days, I've spent like 9 hours watching Grey's Anatomy. Granted, I'm sometimes doing other things while it's on, but yeah, I like to watch television. Also, for the last 2 years, I've been learning how to play the guitar. I'm not going to play for you guys because I'm still learning and I'm not ready to play that on YouTube for everyone in the world to see yet. I also sometimes randomly decide to become super, super crafty and make things. So I've been making this for 2 years though, so it's very, very slow. But I got this bag and I've been embroidering my favorite female characters on it. Thanks, Mom, because she definitely helped out, because she has way better handwriting than I do. So she did some of the longhand cursive stuff. Like, that's my mom's handwriting, not my handwriting. My handwriting is not anywhere near that beautiful. I also spend a lot of time playing The Sims, City Skylines. I love those sandboxy type games on PC. My graduation present to myself, actually, when I graduated from grad school, was a gaming PC. Thanks, Paul. Thank you for your help when I was purchasing it. It's perfect. It does all the things I love. Thank you so much. Number 11, which booktubers do you tag? Well, obviously, if you want to do this tag, please do, and leave a link to your video down below so I can go watch it. But I'm going to tag 2 of my friends / booktubers that I enjoy watching. They've got smaller channels, so I really want to throw them some love. I'm going to tag Ed Shara over at Shara Me With Books. And is it Shara or Shara? How do you say it, Ed Shara? Am I saying your name right? I feel like I don't know, and I didn't double check. I apologize. And then I'm also going to tag, is it Becky? Oh gosh, people, I know your channel names, but I don't know how to say your actual names, and I am sorry, I'm a terrible person. I think it's Becky. But I'm going to tag Coffee, Cocktails, and Books down below as well. I like her stuff a lot too. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments, anything you'd like to say, be sure to leave them down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye! The dog wants all the love and attention. Yes, she does. Okay. No, I have to film. We always do this. I have to film. You need to... 50-pound dog.